All right, what's going on, everybody? Bree specific. What's the word with a very special guest? Okay. First off, I just want to say that I'm glad that she's back making music. I just want to kick that just like
I
that.
know
Okay, I got RG Coca.
you.
How
Hey,
you
um,
doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Feeling good. Living good. Okay.
Yes, it's so good to see you back outside. You dropping music.
hmm
Let's talk about this single, Lost It.
So I had made that song for the On My Block last year.
Mhm.
Went to go do that. Got a good response from it, so I had ended up going to Cali shooting a video, and yeah, so ended up dropping the song a year later. But people messing with it still.
Right, it's fine. They don't know. Even if you know what, it's hard. We like it.
Thank, thank
So let's talk about. I don't know. I feel like you took a break. Maybe I just haven't been on your radar or vice versa or whatever. But I feel like you took a break. I know you had a baby a couple years ago.
Mhm. Um, I wouldn't say take a break. I mean, I wasn't dropping consistently. I was still dropping. I was still going to the stool. I was still, doing music, but it was like I just wasn't dropping consistently enough.
Hmm.
But I didn't even know like you even knew about me for real.
Yeah, I remember shows. I don't know if this was like pre-pandemic or probably right after the pandemic. I feel like you used to perform a lot with Gato.
That was like 2019.
Yeah, like that's when I first got onto you, and I was like, "Dang, like she hard." And I feel like that was like a nice introduction of you because it wasn't like this big surge of. We got a lot of female rappers in Chicago right now, and I feel like
It's like a surge of them. It's crazy.
it's a big surge of female rappers. I don't think it's a bad thing either, but also I feel like around like that 2019, 2020, it wasn't as many. So when you did see a female rapper, it was like, oh, let me get in tune with her. But yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely been to a couple shows that you performed at.
Hmm.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
Love that. Thank you for supporting for real.
Yes. So how it's since we talking about female rappers, like how do you feel about the new surge of female rappers in Chicago right
Surprisingly, I
now?
like I like it because usually, back in the day, it was different. Like 2019 around that time, it was a lot of coochie rappers, like I used to call it. So
Uh-huh.
it's like it's changing. They're rapping more like how I was rapping like back then, really grabbing attention, rapping like the niggas. So I like it. I like it for sure.
I like that. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like they hard.
They
It's a
hard.
lot of hard rappers. It ain't always just about like rapping about your body or getting flued out and getting bags and stuff. Like, nah, they really spit, especially the drill ones. Like, they be
Yeah.
going crazy.
But the thing about the drill ones and what I learned, because it's like you got to kind of grow from that to really
Mhm.
where you want to be for real. Like if you really want to be industry, you got to kind of like grow out of that. But that's where you would start though. Like and they hard, they real hard. I feel like all of them gonna get somewhere because they is right now, and
Yeah,
I'm loving it for sure.
for sure. Well, speaking of just growing out of like always rapping about drill, where do you see yourself in the music industry? Like, where do you want to go?
Mm. Um, as far as the type of music I make, or as far as like me being so.
Like just like your career, that too, the type of music you make, your career, like where do you see yourself?
Um, I want to be on everywhere. To be honest, I want to be. I don't want to just be a Chicago rapper. I just want to be. I want to be universal, globally. It's like 70,000 people listen to you in Chicago. I want 7 billion people to listen to me. I want to, get to a bigger platform. As far as the music I make, no, I don't want to like, cause like I said, I don't really rap too much of drill no more. Like I have a couple bars about it.
Mhm.
Um, I rap about like I make high speed music, get money music, like turn music. Like that's all I like to make. That's all I want to be. The type of rapper I want to be.
So what other songs can we expect? I know you dropped Lost It. You just dropped the video like what 2-3 days ago?
Yep, like 2 days ago.
Okay, so what else can we expect coming up?
It's gonna be some stuff. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm in the midst of working on a project right now. So after this video, I'm gonna do what I do with this video. So it's gonna be back to back to back now. Like I
Mhm.
told you before, I wasn't dropping consistently, and I feel like that's one of my main things on like why I'm not where I need to be right now because I wasn't dropping consistently. Now,
Mhm.
as far as this year, that's what I'm about to do. So you can expect a lot of music.
So what have you done to like get yourself out of not dropping consistently? Like you got a team now? Like what's going on?
I, it was really me.
Mhm.
So, cause I always have my team all day. My producer, I got my daddy, he like my manager. But I do have a new PR. So she's been, helping me out with a lot of stuff, and it's pushing me, it's giving me a goal to reach. It's like once I see a goal, it's like okay, I can stay there so I can obtain it.
Okay, I don't like that. But that's I feel like you taking it the right steps because a lot of times, like a lot of artists, they be dropping music. Sometimes they need to continue to work on the music. You don't really need a PR to push the music right now because the music ain't really there. Like artist development is still a thing. So
Yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like just like seeing you grow, like it was time for you to get a PR. It's time for
yeah.
everybody to know like RG Coca back making music. We outside. She about to keep dropping. Like you doing the right steps. I like that for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love that for you. So back to this project. You got any features? Is the project done or like you almost
I'm
done?
not even supposed to be speaking about it. That's the crazy thing.
What you say?
I'm not even supposed to be speaking about it for real, but
Well, they didn't tell me you. I couldn't ask no questions about it. So.
because I spoke about it, it was me. Um, as far as features right now, mm, mm-mm.
Mhm,
Just right now because I had dropped that EP, my only project back in like 2019. So I want people to still hear a lot of me, like not to be selfish, but just like me, like
mhm.
because I don't really even make music with people. So it's like I've been focusing on just getting me out there right now.
Okay, and I know you work with All Day. That's my boy.
That's my boy, my brother from another mother for sure.
Yeah, we was in. I had saw him at LSD last night. Any other producers you working with?
Mm-mm. I like, cause all day really like work with like Mike Will and JTK and all,
Mhm.
so like they'll be on like some of my beats and stuff. But like other than that, like as far as working now. Mm-mm.
Okay, and considering that you say you ain't take a break. Well, considering that you wasn't dropping as consistent as like other artists might have liked you to, do
Mhm.
you think it's a little harder for you to kind of like break back into the industry?
I want to say it's like 50-50 because it's like the music is there, talent there. So it's not gonna be hard for people to hear you, but it's gonna be hard for people to like kind of jump back on your wave, the wave that,
Mhm,
that they was like on before. So it's
mhm,
like that's why it's like I got the PR and stuff like that, so I could expand and keep bringing them people back to me.
mhm. But you also said that you never really stopped making music. You still in the studio.
I've not stopped. It's crazy. Like I just see, it's like my thing. I got a bad habit of making music and dropping thrillers and like snippets and stuff like that. Like not
Mhm.
So I was still active on my Instagram all the time, but not like majorly, like I said, like videos and stuff.
Yeah, just like moving like an artist type.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel that. But then them what you call them thrillers, them trillers. I can never say that word right. Them TikToks sometimes them joints go viral and they kind of like force you to drop some music.
That's really what made my page. Like back when I was with God on them, that's what made my page. Like nobody's really making thrillers back. I don't even know how I found out about how to put my song on Thriller. But that's what really started it for real. Like I was jumping around, being super hyped, super active to my music, and that's what caught people attention for real back in the day. So yeah, I still be holding on to that.
How is your relationship with Gato?
That's my boy. I love him.
Mhm.
I still love him. That's my boy. He moved, but we still talk all the time. That's my boy.
Okay. Cause were you like signed to Gato or like how was I just remember seeing you perform with them all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't know what was going on.
It was like it wasn't. I was a sign because I ain't signed no papers,
Okay.
but more of a it was more of a how could I say it? A promotional type, like
Mhm.
explain it. Like I was just under. I was under. It was like four of us. So it was like a group type thing. Like the Two B's, the label was like a thing, but it was like nobody was really signed. It was all rapping.
Two B's, that was the name, right?
It was like we all rapping under one thing. So it's like all day people started being my fan base. And it was like that really helped a lot. So that's why I said it was like kind of promotional.
It's like a collective.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I love that y'all still got that relationship.
Small boy.
For sure. Put him on a feature.
I think we got 2 songs together from back in the day, but it's so old. We gonna have to.
That don't matter. You know that don't matter, right? You could put out a song that y'all made in 2019 and it still probably will go crazy.
Different rappers now, so we gonna have to make it. When we make something now, it's gonna be real raw.
Mm-hmm. I love that. So if you could pick somebody to have as a feature on this project, like anybody in the world, who would it be?
Glorilla.
I could see y'all doing something though. I could see
love her. Like I could see her being my homegirl for real. Like she just seemed like cool people's, and she rapped like, imagine, I don't even like female artists like that, but I'm starting to like them because they're starting to sound more and more like how I would want them to sound. You know, so like Glorilla. I like Mulatto. She's a job. I like Mulatto.
I like her. She a girl's girl. Like she likes to support female rappers. I like that about her.
Mm-hmm. And that's what Glorilla do. Like they real, supportive in that area. So yeah. But of course, I want people like Dirk and her and all of them. But Glorilla, I feel like she gonna fit me.
Yeah, I feel like Glorilla definitely fits. Definitely fits. So going back to Lost It, what made you say, okay, this is the time for me to put it out, do the video, and get back to it? Like, what was the instinct that made you get back to putting out music?
Because I seen a reaction from it. I seen the reaction from when I did the On My Block. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just, because honestly, that song wasn't even made until like 2 days before I went to Atlanta to even do On My Block. I didn't have a song picked. So I did that and people was messing with it. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna just shoot a video to it. And I felt like that was the speed, that's the type of path I had to go in, like in that type of song, like it was an upbeat song, something I don't usually do. I do like all hard, dark bass, heavy tough shit. So I was like, you know what, this could be an industry song. Like I had it was this one, I want to say he was a PR, I don't know what he was for real, but he was cool with us, and he was like, he's in the industry real heavy, so he was like, this is the type of song that labels will want to hear, So that's what pushed me towards. I'm like, okay, let me make a video for this, like a real productive video.
I do think it is a commercial song. Like it's something that, yeah, it's for sure that the majors would be like, okay, let me see what else you got, because like what he's saying.
Not too much of it's no drill. I mean, it's like I'm saying little stuff, but it's not like a drill song. It's not like a sexual song. It's like a cool song that could be played.
I like that. I feel like you like learning more about the industry on the business side, being an artist. I feel like you like coming into your artistry a little bit more. I love that for you.
And that's, I wanted to tap more into the business side of things before. Like that's always been my father, he's my manager. That's always been his thing. Like business comes first when it comes to like this music, because you gotta get the business in order first and then start doing the music. So everything with like at the end it could come together how it's supposed to come together.
For sure. Well, thank you, girl. I do want to say now that you back outside, I want to see you at some more shows.
Well, for sure. Summertime coming. I'm gonna be having a release party for my tape. I don't know when yet, but it's gonna be sometime, around the spring sometime. But I'll be sure to let everybody know. You pop out, bring up people. You already know.
For sure. Make sure I get an invite for sure. So let everybody know where they can find you, where they can find Lost It, the video, all of that.
Find me on Instagram at official RG Coca, no underscores. On all my other social medias, RG Coca, COCA, not COCO, not Coca. And you can find Lost It on anything, Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, anything. Search me up, I'm on there.
For sure. Thank you, girl.
Thank you so much.
All right, talk to you soon.
So.